Good morning, yarn tubers. Good morning. Live chat. I just took off. Had a little 1-minute break back there. Let's shut that off. As Rhoda the Drama Queen is making noises this morning. I am on the 210 down in the Southern California area. I'm headed for the 60. I'll take the 57 down to the 60. And good morning, Colleen. I'll take the 57 down to the 60 and then I'll head over into Ontario, California. Good morning, good morning. Everybody coming in, good morning. We are getting ready to go deliver this load, then I go pick up another one. I got to kind of backtrack. I've got to go to Cypress, California, which is going to be, I'm going over here to the east side. Good morning, Leslie. Margie, good morning. I'm going to go over here to the east side of the valley over to Ontario, California. Good morning, Jean. And then I'm going to go southwest to Cypress, California to pick up a preloaded trailer. Well, that's nice, Samantha. Here's some advice, Samantha, because I've seen you really focusing on that a lot. Stop watching the numbers. Stop watching the numbers. That's my advice to you. Stop focusing on your channel. Good morning, Kim. Fuel and depth is good. I'll be getting fuel when I hit. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Terry. Yes. I will be getting fuel. And I think I'm still good on def. I probably won't get def until I get over the hill. Thank you for pulling out in front of me and hitting the brakes. That was lovely. I love that. Love that. Yes, stop watching them. Hello, Anita. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Samantha. Because if you're constantly talking about your channel and your subscribers and your videos, you know, telling people to subscribe and all of that, that's a turnoff. That's a turnoff. Focus more on what you can offer viewers, whether they are subscribed or not. Those people are important. Yes, it could become obsessive. It sounds like, you know, a used car salesman all the time. I hit so many sales last month. You know, it's unattractive. Yeah. And how do I know this? I'm a viewer myself. And talking to other viewers, they don't like it. They don't like being pushed. They don't like the whole, this is all about me and growing my channel thing. Yeah. Thank you, Samantha. I appreciate that. If you were referring to me, I may have missed. You may be talking to somebody else. I'm not going to assume you were talking about me. Not everybody appreciates my point of view on that, but yeah, the whole grow my channel thing. It's obsessive. It's pushy. Yeah, it's kind of a turnoff. So concentrate. I would love to see you concentrate more on what you are offering viewers, whether they are subscribers or not. Not everybody wants all those, you know, notifications. Not everybody wants that. And anyway, I was saying I'm headed over to Ontario, California, which is out east. It's kind of northeast of the LA area. Well, that depends on, okay, Samantha, so let's have a conversation about that. Why would you want to do Christmas in July fairies? What is your motivation for doing Christmas in July fairies? That's what I want to know. That is the question. Okay, gotta take my vitamins. Headed on Terry. It's not what I came on here to talk about, but I think it's a valid question. Okay. Then no, I don't think you should. Because that's not what it's about. It's not about growing your channel at all. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you if you want to, but I have made some restrictions, like you are not allowed in the Christmas and July Fairies event to require people to be subscribed to you. Yeah, it's simplified. Right, and it's actually, I think, Karen, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't it simpler for the fairies too? Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Yes, you are all correct. Okay, good, Karen. I wanted it to be easier for the fairies. Yes. To give back. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you. Yes. It is not at all about growing our channel, and if you want to do some kind of giveaway with strings attached, thank you for forcing me out of my lane, dude. With strings attached, you know, forcing people to be subscribed to you in order to win, blah, 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 then that is not the reason I want anybody to be a fairy. And that's why I thought we were only going to have about 10. And look at us, we have 40 right now. So read the comments, Samantha. That's exactly what has been put in the comments. It's exactly what it's about. It's about thanking people, the viewers, whether they're subscribers or not. It is not about us. It's about them. It's not about growing our channel at all. And if, you know, I can't stand to watch channels that are all about growing their channel. Good morning, Dee. Good morning. Yes, giving back to your viewers. Good morning, BJ. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Dee's here. Spiffy Roo-Roo Dee. Triple C rate. Oh my goodness. Everybody's coming in from Dana's channel. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, good morning. Awesome, Colleen. Awesome. And just so you all know, oh, look at the Raiders. Oh my goodness, I love it. Good morning, Triple C Raiders. Dana and Joe are sending people in. How wonderful is that? Love to see you guys. So if anybody is still considering being a fairy, they have until I go to bed tonight to upload a very short video. Please follow the instructions and email me the link, and I will get you a fairy number and you will be in. Good morning, Dana. Thank you so much for the raid. That was cool. I can't remember the last time I got raided. That is awesome. Good morning, everybody coming in. Dana and Joe must have been live when I went live. Oh my goodness. Good morning, everybody. That is wonderful. So yeah, everybody has until I go to bed tonight, whatever time. That's usually around 8 o'clock my time. And I am pretty sure I may or may not still be in the Pacific time zone. Yes, you guys have until this evening to upload a very short video. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the how to be a fairy copy and paste, isn't that in my description box? I hope it is. The whole how to be a fairy directions are in the description box. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Oh, how fun is that? Okay, thank you, Karen, for checking that. So the whole how to be a fairy is in the description box right now. Oh my goodness, look at, oh, everybody coming in. So if you would just follow those directions and email me a link to your video by the time I go to bed tonight. Oh, you guys are awesome. Today's the last day. Spiffy, Roo, good morning, yes. And Jack's here. Yes, Jack is in the bunk. He's very nervous about these bumpy, oh my goodness, look at you all. Look at you all coming in. Yes, we're headed to Ontario, California to drop this load, and then I'll probably go to the Pomona yard to give you know who or you know what. He doesn't even know what that means yet. To give Jack a poop break, potty break at the Pomona yard, and then I'm headed to Cypress, California, which is back down southwest of there, to pick up a preloaded trailer and pick that up, and then I'm rolling for Denver. And this time it'll be a this time, instead of going through Albuquerque, I'm going through I'm going over I-70 over the Rockies, Eisenhower Tunnel. Hi, Mary. Not with this company. I did with my last two companies. I was 48 states. Yes, I can't believe I got a raid from Dana and Joe. That is so awesome. So anyway, this one I only go as far east as like Albuquerque, Denver, up through Wyoming and into Montana. That's my eastern border with this company. So yeah, today's the last day to over the Rockies. That's right. So yeah, today's the last day. That's funny. I thought maybe there was some tortitude walking across your keyboard. I was like, what? Yeah, I'm sorry, Mary. I haven't been over there in a couple of years now. The farthest, I was so excited when I picked up a load in Salt Lake City a couple years ago, and I went to Chicopee, Massachusetts. So yeah, so today's the last day. If you know, look, if you still want to be a fairy, then you know, check the instructions there in the description box under this video. Today is what, June 20th? Yes, today is. All right, thank you for coming in. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you're going to do a video. Hello from Australia. You know, we have a lot of people from Australia. So, speaking of which, I want to reiterate what I said yesterday about my voice. There are many times like my throat will constrict and it feels like I can't hardly get a tone out. If I sound like I'm angry or irritated, it's because it is so hard to get the airflow over my vocal cords right now to make a sound. And so my inflection is off. So if I sound irritated, if I sound like I'm being super sarcastic, anything like that, like, you know, that happened yesterday. And so, you know, my inflection will rise or it'll really fall, and it's not that, and it's hard to read the inflection. I am not mad at anybody. At one point it sounded like I was crying, and that's because my throat constricts and it feels like, I don't know, like the sound is trying to cross over a barrier. It is just horrible. And somebody suggested yesterday that I might have polyps. And so, yeah, good morning, Denny. Good morning. Thank you, Andrea. Yes, so, Let's see if I can get my vocal cords to relax right now a little bit. That helps a little bit. So I'm probably going to, it's not painful at all. It's frustrating because I started almost as soon as I could, thank you, Denny, almost as soon as I started talking as a child, I started singing. I love to sing, and I haven't been able to sing since the day Dooley died. March 23rd, I lost my voice, and maybe it's just emotional. There's something going on there, but I need to get a scope done before something permanently is damaging my vocal cords so that I can get my voice back. And hopefully I can save up enough money, because I'm a cash payer. I don't like insurance. So hopefully I can save up enough money this month to get that scope done. So, okay, boss is here. Okay, thank you for coming in. So that's what I'm working on. I still, apparently they're sending me a bill for the blood work I had done, which came back great, I guess. I'm going to get a copy of that when I get home. But just so you know, I was not upset with Denny. I was not upset with Mare. I was not upset with, who else was it? Was it Sandy or Cheryl? I can't remember which. About the whole Reggie thing. I think Reggie might have been a little irritated, and I don't blame her. You know, she, if we all need to know, Reggie really is not, Reggie really is not requiring anybody to be subscribed. She reused an old video, and she, relax your voice, and she, you know, just left the original rules in the description box. So it is a recycled video because she's moving from Germany. Good morning, Connie. No, I was not upset with you, Denny. I'm sorry. It sounded like I was. I was not. Yes, I was not upset with you or Mare or who was it? Who was it? I don't even remember it. That I felt like I did kind of say, hey, you know, don't be spreading information around. Oh, you are. I'm sorry, Denny. See, I can't hear your inflection. See how that works? I can't. It was. I mean. Oh, he's slowing us down. Okay. CHP. Do you guys see that? He's slowing us down. I'm hanging back. I'm hanging back. Wow, that sounds like I've got a flat, but I don't think I do. I think that's just the seams. He is slowing us down for some reason. Oh, I need to go. Oh, yeah. Stay going east on. Yeah, she got it. Yeah, she opened up the comments. I'm sure somebody contacted her. So here's the thing. So if you think somebody that I have allowed a video to slip by that, you know, that you think didn't follow the rules, do me a favor. Contact that person. Yeah. So contact that person directly in a very, you know, kind and respectful manner. Yeah, so if they have a hashtag and they're not in my list, they either were not, well, anyway, one thing at a time. Contact that person directly. Don't go publicly, please. Don't go publicly saying so-and-so is, you know, requiring people to be subscribed and they weren't supposed to. Please don't do that. I'm just saying, please don't do that. I was not attacking anybody yesterday, and I, you know, listened to the replay, and it sounded like I was because of my inflection. And even just talking about, good morning, Sarah, talking about the inflection in my voice makes it kind of tighten up and do weird things. It's like it's slipping over the top back and forth of an air bubble or something, or a super ball. So please do not feel like I am, attacking anybody, mad at anybody. Mare, yes, pray for her and her son. She has dealt with a lot of loss in her life, and I get that. I can empathize, and sympathize with her because our losses are very similar. So we've both lost husbands suddenly. We've lost some cherished pets, and we've been very, concerned about people in the hospital. So, yeah, no, she was not hijacking my prayer. I did not want to hijack her prayer. And so I hope I can make that clear. Now, the next thing, hashtags versus the playlist. If you're searching the hashtag, you're going to come up with more videos than what I have in the playlist for a couple of reasons. I think there are two of them one of them's not using it in the title, but she is using that hashtag either somewhere hidden in the tags of that video, the metadata, or maybe somewhere in the description box. Anybody who's using the hashtag outside of, if somebody's using the hashtag in any way in a video that is not a fairy video, then it's going to show up if you just search the hashtag. Now, there is a third video that is not in the playlist that uses the hashtag. She has decided that she is going to not change the way she does anything for me or anybody else. And she has uploaded a fairy video requiring people to be subscribers, and I have not included it because of that. So, that particular video she's not a fairy this year. She has never received a fairy number, and I'm sorry that she wouldn't consider redoing it. Anyway, that's why that one video is, if you search the hashtag, that fairy video will come up, but that video is not in the playlist, the official playlist, and she does not have a fairy number, so she will not be submitting a semi-finalist to the final drawing, and that's unfortunate. So that's the difference between searching for a hashtag or just, checking the playlist. So here's something else I was talking about doing. The playlist right now is in order of the, of the emails that came to me, in order of fairy numbers. So right now the playlist is in order of fairy numbers. So, I've got a couple things going through my mind. One, I, was thinking on July 1st, I would just reverse the order of those videos to give the people at the bottom of the list more chance to get, more, entries, people, wanting to be semi-finalists on their channels. Or every week I can just go in and shuffle. I will just shuffle it and shuffle it like I'll shuffle it tomorrow, shuffle it in the week. Yeah, and like Karen has asked that fairies don't do that. I understand you're doing it as, support for other fairies. I love it. That is great. you know, just saying fairy flying by, I am not entering. Karen has asked, because Karen's very busy, has asked that fairies don't do that in her comments, because, you know, she's trying to make this, you know, so that she doesn't have to do any kind of redraw. So that when she goes to draw a winner, she'll just draw a winner. She doesn't have to worry about whether they're a fairy or not, and she can post the name of her winner in the thumbnail, and she can go on with her life, right? I am not deleting those unless they're actually coming in and like answering the question that I asked. If it's obvious that they're trying to enter to be a semi-finalist, even though they're also a fairy, I will delete that. But yeah. So, you know, please respect Karen's wishes on that. She is busy. Yeah, you can do that with, you know, I don't know of any other fairies who have asked for that or not. Karen has specifically asked. So I, you know, would ask that we, what the heck here? San Bernardino. Okay, we're going the right way. I would ask that we, you know, respect Karen's wishes, because she is a busy, and she's trying to not have to, you know, choose a random comment twice. So there's that. So just remember that just because, you know, you search for the hashtag and more videos come up, that does not mean that they are actually fairy videos. Even if they say they're a fairy, they're not. If they're not in the playlist, the actual official playlist. Okay, so because you're trying to keep track of the ones that you've watched, right, Amby? Okay, so everybody else weigh in here. What you're shuffling so everybody gets an equal shot of being seen, not everyone will scroll down. Yeah. Okay, so well, you can comment as a fairy if you want. Just please don't do that on Karen's, because she's trying to keep things simple. I don't care. I'll just respin. But, you know, Karen's in a different situation than I am. Wow, that's a pretty truck coming up next to me. You guys are going to see this. Pretty, shiny. This guy has a lot of pride in his Peterbilt. Beautiful. There he goes, right there. Pretty green truck. That's nice, dude. These owner-ops, they have, you know, pride in their trucks. I like when mine has gone through the truck wash, like it does once or twice a month. I feel good about my truck going down the road. It's got some shine to it, less bugs, but at the same time, you know, we're told to take our trucks. Well, you have a valid point, Amby. It is definitely a valid point. So I want to think about that. I also want to hear what everybody else. Do you, Sherry? Okay. That's true, Kim. That's true. There's a red line that shows you've watched it. Well, I'm seriously going to consider that, Sherry and Amby. Okay, yeah. Right, exactly, yeah. Karen's trying to keep this as, you know, as few, you know, actions as possible with all that she has going on. Good morning. Hi, Christy. Yeah, so I'm gonna think about that. You have the option to save the fairy list. Wait a minute. You do have the option to save the fairy list as is right now to your own videos. True. It would just be harder. Okay. You know what? Not everybody knows how to, check for those other. Right. Yeah. Karen's very busy. Well, that's an interesting point. That's an interesting point. Yeah. So these are all good points. These are all good points. Not everybody knows how to look for the red line. Sometimes the red line is hard to see. Yeah, I do use the thumbs up as a, indicator that I have watched that video. There are lots of things you can do. So it would make it a little more difficult if I shuffled it, okay? Or if I went backwards. Okay, so, but what if I just reverse the order on July 1st? Because tonight I'm going to take out the how to participate video. So then the number of videos will match the number of fairies we have, because that one is at the top. Doable? You think it's doable if I just reverse it on the first? Right, but Christy, there is one who, Karen at KB Fibers has asked that we don't do that because she is super busy. She literally has knitting and crocheting jobs. And doesn't want to have to redraw. So she has asked that we don't on hers, which is wonderful. I think, okay, so now I'm leaning towards, good morning, Angela, just reversing the playlist order, just absolutely flipping it so that, the most recent ones, the ones that are right now at the bottom, will be at the top. Oh, that was because I was saving a video of my mom barrel racing, and it went to the fairy playlist rather than the mom playlist, right? Okay, so I'll reverse it on July 1st, and that way, it's kind of like it would help those that are at the bottom of the list, right? To actually get some more entries. I